Networking is the act of establishing connections with other people to share knowledge, expertise, and opportunities. By networking with others, you are opening a whole new world of possibilities for yourself. But how can we use networking to improve our content marketing strategy? Let's find out together. Hey there, and welcome to the Marketing 101 for Small Business Owners channel. I am your host, Philippa Channer, and I am a content marketing strategist. I focus on helping entrepreneurs and small business owners create, implement, and measure their marketing plans and content strategies. I started this channel to help business owners like yourself take control of your marketing and get more effective results. Now, this month, I'm conducting a small series on the value and importance of networking and how it affects your marketing strategy. Today, we're going to look at using networking to improve your content strategy. See, networking is an important part of your career. If done correctly, it can be very rewarding and lead to many opportunities for you in the future. The first step in networking is to find a group of people who share your interest and profession. This will make it easier for you to establish connections with them and start conversations about your shared interest and work experiences. Right, so many business owners and professionals choose their local chamber of commerces to start. These are great ways to start your networking activities, meet like minded professionals, and make the connections you need to grow your business. See, chambers also offer other opportunities in addition to networking, like resources and education possibilities. So, those are awesome, especially if you are a content creator yourself. You can use these opportunities to teach others about your services as well. All right, so in addition to chambers, though, there are several networking organizations you can be a part of that offer opportunities to meet others. Some are virtual only, while others include some aspect of in person connection opportunities. But once you found your networks and you're set with their events, it's important that you continue to stay connected with them by attending those events that they host. You should also be inviting people you connect with to go out for coffee and one-on-one meetings once in a while after you meet with them. Meeting during a networking uh, event is great, but you meet a lot of people and you don't get to really have enough time to really get to know somebody. So those one-on-one connections afterwards are always great, and these little gestures will keep them thinking about you and may lead to new, but more importantly, the conversations you have with them will provide valuable insights on how people view your profession and your industry. See, the questions that these people ask while you're networking and while you're doing the one on one connections afterwards are very vital. See, when it comes to figuring out the content you should be sharing with your audience, the best place to start is with the connections that your target audience is asking. To know what these questions are, you need to start having those conversations, have the right conversations at the right times. So these networking opportunities are the best way to get your name out there, and it's how you build relationships, make connections with these people who can help you in your career and start these conversations to figure out what questions are they asking. Without networking, it's almost impossible to get a job or grow your business, or even if you're the best at what you do, it's hard to do it without networking, and it's hard to really, again, understand what questions people have if you're not asking and having these networking opportunities. All right, so networking for content development is important because it helps you find new resources for information. It helps you collaborate with other people on projects and helps you share ideas and inspiration for new concepts out there. And networking helps content developers, which all of us are as business owners, to find new opportunities that we may not have found otherwise. And so again, these conversations that you're having as you network will help you to understand the questions and concerns people have about your industry and about your services. These sorts of questions is what your content strategy should be addressing. So, especially if you're meeting people and you find yourself answering the same questions over and over again as you go from conversation to conversation, those are the type of questions that people care about and want to know more about. So demonstrate to your audience that you're knowledgeable in these areas. Answer these questions and give them a call to action to follow up with so they can easily work with you. If you're providing all that information on your website, it's a great way to know that you're connecting and providing the right information, because you're doing this based off of the research you're doing in your networking. And now the truth is, networking is one of the most powerful marketing tools out there. It gives you direct access to those that make up your target market. Even if the people you meet don't become your direct clients or customers, they can be a great asset to you. Just because someone doesn't buy what you have and what you offer at the moment, it doesn't mean that they won't be a great ally for you and a source of powerful referrals and powerful connections. Right now, when it comes to networking, you don't want to necessarily build a referral base. You want to build a team of advocates that can be there to support you and your business, and you can support them. And the goal is to help each other grow. So when it's clear that the network connection will not be a great client, gracefully accept that and turn the conversation into how you can help them and what concerns they have regarding your expertise. Offer the guidance that you can, and then use that moment of inspiration. It's likely that others that are also seeking similar guidance. And so you want to be known as the person to go to for information like that. And when they are ready to pay for the services you offer, hopefully you will be the one that they consider because you've proven to be such a helpful hand when needed. All right, so if you feel your networking experience hasn't been what you hoped for and what you expected, and would like some guidance on making more of your networking strategy, let's chat. I want to offer you a free 1 hour consultation session. We can dig into what you've been doing and figure out what changes you should make to make the most out of your networking experience and have it be a great strategy for your brand. Next week, we're going to wrap up this series by taking a look into how we can use the social platform LinkedIn to really help our networking marketing strategy. So be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so you can be notified when that session is available for you. Until then, you guys have a great week. I will see you next week. Thanks for listening.